Are you still wondering how I turn small figure accounts like this into this in a few days? This is no magic nor any hidden trick. In this video, I'll show you 3 simple steps on Bybit's losers section to make this profit. I need you guys to pay close attention and watch all the steps without skipping any parts because each step connects to the next. And as you all know, the last step is the most important, but you can't understand the last step without starting from the first, second, and then third. By the end of this video, I'll place a live trade and show you exactly how to replicate these. If you're finding my videos helpful, please do well to hit the like button, drop a heart on the comment section, and then subscribe if you haven't already. Your likes, comments, and subscription helps us go a long way. Subscribe, hit the like button so that you can get updated anytime we drop awesome money making videos like this. Now let's get you to your next $700. Starting with step number 1. Now your Bybit interface is going to look something like this. So on your Bybit section, you're going to see features like the favorites, the hots, the new, the gainers, the losers, the turnover, and so on and so forth. Now our focus is going to be on the losers, right? So this strategy cannot be applied on spot trading because most coins that you find here are coins that are depreciating in value. They are coins that are going down. So this strategy is going to be used on futures. This strategy is going to be used on futures. Now, as the name implies, you know that the coins on this loser sections are coins that are losing value. So all that's going to be coming to your mind when you are on the loser section is sell, right? Sell, because the coins on those sections are losing value. So the next question is, how do we know if the coin is going to keep dropping or if it has reached its final sell point and wants to rise back up? Because simply because the coins on the loser section are dropping doesn't mean you should use the fear of missing out to just hop on any coin and then place a sell order. It might be that the coin has reached the deepest point it wants to reach and it's about to reverse to the upside, and you might be at a loss if you hop into those kind of trades. Now that's where step number 2 comes in, right? So step number 2 is look for coins, all right? Look for coins that do not have much percentage decrease. What I mean by not have much percentage decrease, you see, Zara USDT now, this Zora USDT is having 20%. So it might be that this Zora has reached its peak level, all right, and it's about to actually reverse to the upside. Maybe it has reached its oversold level. So personally, I prefer to go for anything from 14% downward. So for the sake of this video, let's use IDEX USDT right here. Okay, so let me just use this IDEX USDT and see what it's got installed for us. So let's click on it. Now this is the chart section on IDEX USDT. So when you get over here, the first thing you need to do is make sure you toggle on your time frame to the 4 hours time frame, right? Now this 4-hour time frame is what is going to actually show us the direction of the market, right? We are going to use the 4-hour time frame as our higher time frame. And the higher time frame, we all know, shows us the direction, if the market is still going on the direction we want it to go. And as you can see, the market is actually on a bearish momentum, right? The market is on a bearish momentum. It's still printing lower highs and lower lows, right? Now that is all for the 4-hour time frame. The next thing you need to do, since you have made sure that the momentum or the market is still on a bearish momentum, is to shift to the 15 minutes time frame. I want to make this video as fast as possible, but then as comprehensive as possible for you to understand. Now shift to the 15 minutes time frame. That is where all the work is going to be done. Okay, so since we've put it at the back of our mind that the market or the coin or the asset is on the bearish run, we are just going to be looking for sales on the lower time frame. The entry is going to be a sell entry, a short entry, right? Now let's toggle on the 15 minutes time frame. Now we are on the 15 minute time frame. Okay, so this is how it looks like on the 15 minutes time frame. Now all you have to do for direction purposes, if this is optional, but I like to draw my downward trend line to actually guide me for direction. So I'll just click on this pencil icon over here and then click on trend line over here. Okay, now I'll just locate the highest point on my chart, then drag it to the current price. Make sure it has at least 2 to 3 touch points. Good. And I like to color my downtrend red. to make me understand what I'm doing clearly or perfectly. All right, so this is my first touch point, this is my second touch point, this is my third touch point. This makes this trend line a very strong trend line. All right, now the next thing you need to do is to toggle on a technical analysis indicator called the Bollinger Band and the MACD. As you can see, my MACD is already toggled on. I'm going to tell you their primary work. They have a lot of work, but for this strategy, I'm going to tell you what they are going to serve me as. Right, so this is MACD and this is Bollinger Band. My Bollinger Band is not turned on yet. Let me turn it on. So the Bollinger Band consists of 3 lines, right? The upper band, the middle band, and then the lower band, right? The Bollinger Band is a technical analysis indicator that actually helps to navigate, or that actually helps to tell us or show us the volatility of a token, or the volatility of an asset, right? Whenever the asset hits the upper band, right, it is believed that the assets will actually go down to hit the lower band, and whenever the asset hits the lower band, it is believed that it will actually go up to hit the upper band, in most cases, of course, right? Now what is the primary use of this indicator on my chart? The primary use of this indicator is to tell me when the price has hit the band, and I should get ready for the next upward move or downward move, regardless of the time frame. Okay, so now that our Bollinger Band is turned on and the MACD is turned on, this MACD is a technical analysis indicator that actually tells us when the market wants to shift from bearish to bullish. Like it's a momentum shift indicator. Sorry about that. It's a momentum shift indicator. It tells us when the market wants to shift from a bullish momentum to a bearish momentum. It consists of some bars called the histogram. These are the histogram. Let me show you. You're going to see a series of red bars curving like this, and then green bars curving like this, right? So whenever you see bars, this histogram, this red bars curving this way, you're going to experience a downward movement on the chart. And whenever you see green bars appearing, then that means there's going to be a momentum shift. Sorry about that. On the chart, right? It's going to shift from the bearish to the bullish. Now this is one of the indicators, and then the next indicator is the MACD line and the signal line. All right, now the MACD line and the signal line also helps guard to see or to check if the momentum is actually shifting or not. That's what we call crossover. Now this is the MACD line over here, the blue line, and then this is the signal line. Whenever the MACD line from the bottom crosses above the signal line, then that means there's going to be an uptrend. And whenever you see the histogram, okay, forming a hollow red, when it's it has already maybe when it's on a bullish a bearish movement, and then it's begun to print a hollow red from a deep red, then it means that the power of the bulls, the power of the bears is beginning to shrink, and the bulls are actually gaining momentum in the market, right? And you're going to see that the signal line will want to actually cross over. You're going to see now the MACD line wants to actually cross over the signal line. Upon crossing over this signal line, a green histogram is going to start forming over here. Now when that a green histogram is going to start forming. When the green histogram starts forming, then it means that the bulls will be in control for a while. But since the overall time frame on the 4 hours has shown us that the market is bearish, and then we saw a previous bearish move on the chart, we are just going to patiently wait. When the bulls make this pullback to work, okay, it might reach this point, which is the upper band. Now this is the work of the Bollinger Band. When it gets to the upper band, we are expecting the price to come down, and that is where we are going to set our entry. So now all we have to do, since the candle is currently printing green and then the crossover hasn't occurred yet, we are just going to wait for a while until the market begins to get in our favor. Don't forget, we are on the losers section, so all the coins are actually losing price momentum. Okay, they're actually losing price value. So we're just going to wait until the bears collect back the market, come back in full force, and then we're going to follow the bears and enter into the market. So guys, after a while, as we anticipated, there was indeed a bullish crossover over here, right? As you can see, the lines got crossed over, the lines got crossed over, and then the histogram began to print green signals like we anticipated the price to actually go, and then the price actually went up and hit the upper band. Now all we have to do is wait for a bearish confirmation candlestick to appear, and then a turn or a twist in the MACD signal to actually confirm and validate our bearish entry. So after a while, bullish candlesticks have begun to form, and then there's this important bullish candlestick, this one that looks like a hammer. It's called a hanging man. It's a reversal candlestick. It's a bearish reversal candlestick. Whenever you see this candlestick at the top of a chart, then it means that price wants to reverse to the downside, right? And secondly, you're going to see that the hologram, the histogram, the histogram has begun to switch from a hollow grain to a full grain, meaning that the buyers are beginning to lose power in the market, and the market is about to shift to the sellers' favor. So some people, what they do is they wait until this crossover, these lines over here cross over each other, which is the blue line crossing below the yellow line. But normally I do like to enter before the crossover, because as you know, some technical analysis indicator do give informations later when the move has already been made. And better still, some people do wait for the price, which is right here. Some people do wait for the price to actually go below this yellow line, this middle line over here, right, which is the moving average line, the 20 period moving average. So but for me, I think I'm just going to go ahead and place my sell trade, right, since I've already confirmed this hanging man candlestick pattern over here. So my stop loss is going to be the previous high, okay, which is 0.02644. Now let's go over to the trade section. So I'm just going to use all the money on this trading account and set my stop loss at let's go back and see the previous. It's 0.02644, right? So we're just going to place our stop loss at 0.02644. So I'm risking 3%, okay? I'm risking 3% right here. And then my take profit is going to be anywhere between 5 to 6%, right? So I'll just come over here and impute 6%. So when this goes my way, right? When this goes my way, I am 3.6%, right? Great. So when this goes my way, I am going to have a profit of 10.5 USDT. And then when it doesn't go my way, which is less likely to happen, I'm going to lose 6 USDT. Now let's go on ahead and place this trade position. Now our trade has been placed. All we have to do is sit back and wait for the outcome of the trade to actually emerge. Now, as you can see, I'm currently at a profit of $0.28, so we'll just sit back and wait for the profit to keep coming. And as you can see, the candlestick is continuing to print red candles, so we'll just wait until the full TP hits, right? It's been a little while now, guys, and I am up $2.8, and I just want to add up something real quick. Now, the secret to this strategy is consistency. You don't get to have that $700 on just a single trade. A reputation is the secret to success, right? So you keep repeating the strategy and compounding the money until you get to your $700.
ICT concepts works, price action works, smart money concepts works, market mechanics concepts work. All trading strategy works. What matters the most in becoming a consistently profitable trader is developing an edge.